We're going to take a look at box plots and how breaking them into these sections, what we're really doing is putting them into groups of 25%. So if we have a list of data, remember this is how a box plot is made. You put the numbers in order, like we did up there, and from there you can start to calculate and split up your data the way that they split it up for a box plot. So we have our min at 1, we have our max at 7. The median would happen if we crossed out all of our data to get to the middle, right? So crossing from both sides until you get to the middle. In this case, we would land between that 4 and 5, which gets us a median of 44.5. Okay, so that's that. Then from there, you do the quartiles. Q1 is the middle of the bottom half. So we take all these numbers at the bottom half, find the median of that, it's 2.5. Take all the numbers of the top half, find the median of that, that's 5.5. So our Q3 is 5.5, our Q1 is 2.5. And that's how the box plot is made. So the min is 1, Q1 is 2.5, so that part's the box, the middle, the median, 4.5. And then the Q3 is 5.5, and there it is. That max, the largest number in our list of data was 7. All right, so when we split this up, there's a couple things that we can see from this. Let's start with the IQR. That's different. The IQR is basically the range of this box, right? The middle group. So what does that look like as far as calculations are concerned? So if I'm going to do the IQR, I'm going to take Q3, which is 5.5, right? That's here, minus Q1, which is here, and that's 2.5. We calculated that earlier. Okay, and what do we get there? Get 3. So that's the IQR. So you can get numbers off of your box plot. Looking at the box plots, you look at where they land, and you can calculate range, IQR, and all the other parts of it. The next piece of this is like, what percentage of my data is in each of these sections, right? If we're splitting them up kind of evenly, I should have the same percentage in each of those sections. So let's explore that a little bit. So let's take this first question here. Okay, what percent of data is below Q1? So what did we do earlier? We took our list of numbers. So if I go scroll up here and we look at the numbers, right? Here are all the numbers in my data set, right? We started by splitting it down the middle, then we split the bottom half. So that first section has these numbers. The second section has the 3, the 4, the 4. That third section, 5, 5, 5, and that last section is 6, 6, 7. So let's go down and now see kind of how that plays out. All right. So here's that 1, 1, and 2 for the first section, the 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, and the 6, 6, 7 in each section. So if I look at this first section here, right, what's below Q1? If that's Q1, I have how many numbers in my data set that are below that? That's 3. How many numbers total do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we have 12 total numbers. So I'm going to calculate how much of a percentage I have. I've got 3 that are below divided by the total, which is 12. And that gets me 0.25, which if we convert to a percent, that equals 25%. So number 9 here is 25%. So let's keep going. All right. So let's take a look now at number 10. We want the percent of data below Q3. So how many data, if this is Q3, how much data is below that? Well, let's take a look. How many numbers are below Q3? There's 3 here, plus another 3, which is 6, plus another 3, which is 9. So this is going to be 9 over 12, because there's 9 numbers below Q3. And what is that? That's 0.75. You move the decimal place 2, and you get 75%. 25%. Okay. Let's keep going. We're looking for the percent above the median. So where's the median? Right there. How many numbers are above the median? There's 3, plus another 3, which is 6. So 6 over 12 is 1/2. If I plug that in the calculator, it's 0.50. And that's a 50%. Now, this last question is asking the percentage of all of my numbers that are in each section. So how many numbers are in each section? They're even, right? There's an even distribution. So there's 3 in the first section, 3 in the second, third section. They all have 3 numbers. So if I wanted to know the percent in each of these sections, really it's 3 over 12. And we already calculated that about the Q1. So each section has 25%. And that's what I want you to take away from this. This is going to be the case for every single kind of box plot. If I look at the first section, there's going to be 25% in that section, 25% in this section, 25% of my data in that section, and 25% in that. It'll always be that way in a box plot. So if I ask you what percentage of my data is more than 2.5, right? 2.5 is here. You can then see that there's 3 sections of 25% that add up to 75%. So that'll always be the case when you know what numbers you're looking for in the box plot.